YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a first impressions video, and it's going to be on this BECCA foundation, and it is called Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. It is more of a dewy finish foundation. I have yet to try this at all. I had it for a while now, and I thought I should show you guys how it looks and how I feel about it and what are my first thoughts. So it says here, shake well. I already shook it a couple of times earlier before the video. But first things first, I am gonna apply some primer. I always have to use face primer. There's no point in me using it without primer just because I don't ever wear foundation without primer anyway. And I'm gonna use my handy dandy Algenist Pore Corrector primer. So this one is one of my favorites. I've always been using it for years. And we're gonna apply it a little bit on the forehead too. By the way, as you guys can tell, my hair is dark now. So I mentioned it in my other video that I filmed, and it will be up after this video. A quick brief about it as I get ready with me video for this eye look. But you guys can see it has a tint hue of like bluish to it. You may not be able to see in this color in this lighting, but yeah, it's kind of like a blurple color, like a blue purple color. Anyway, so primer's on. We're gonna go in with our foundation. I am gonna use the back of my hand like I usually do. So when you twist open, the top pops up. So this is regular. Once you twist, it pops up. You take it off the lid. You take off the lid, I mean. So it comes in a dropper. So I'm gonna drop it on the back of my hand. This is one whole pump of the whole thing in here. So far, it's not slimy or drippy. It stays in place where I placed it. So that's good. I'm gonna take my beauty blender. We're gonna tap. And this is the shade Beige. I have yet to use this on myself, so I don't know if it's gonna match or not. It looks like it matches so far, so I think we're good. Like I thought, it is a little bit less coverage, but it's not sheer. It is more like a medium coverage. Okay, so this shade, it is a little bit darker for me right now because it is winter still for me. This probably will be my summer shade. I can tell right here, it's a little darker than I am because I got hecka pale. I'm just gonna blend it down to my neckline. I'm gonna take another droplet for the other side of the face because it seems like one's not enough. You can use a brush, you can use your hands, whatever you like. I personally just always put my foundation on with a beauty blender, so this just makes sense if I use the beauty blender and see how it looks. It's pouring rain, guys. Whoa, look how dewy I am. Holy shnikes. I'm personally more combo oily, so I'm not used to so much shine. But so far it feels like very lightweight, but I can still feel the makeup. It feels very hydrating, but not in that watery hydrating feel. It feels more like oily hydrating. So if you are drier or normal skin, you might actually really like this stuff. Initial reaction right now, I feel like it's a little bit too greasy feeling, but it's not like a heavy, like congesting my skin feeling. So it's a little odd to explain, but it definitely feels more oily. So if you are oily, you might not like the feel of this, so you would definitely have to pack on a powder to take away that feeling, which I am gonna do because I don't like that feeling. I like more of a matte, semi-matte powder feel. So let's see how that goes. So that's the coverage, you guys. It's 2 drops, 1 for each side. Pretty good coverage, I want to say. It's actually medium coverage. This is how it looks like without any powder or anything, which I am gonna powder, and don't mind how pale I am. Also doesn't help that I have this light on. Hold on. There. I don't look so yellow. Yeah. I'm gonna go on with my usual concealing and highlighting and my complexion products. So while I was in the middle of doing my complexion products, I thought, why not show you guys my initial reaction to this concealer as well. My first reaction to this. This is actually the Kat Von D concealer. It's been out for a minute now. It's called a Lock-It Concealer Cream. This is the shade L3 Warm. So we'll see how it goes. I had it for a while now too. Thought I'd try on camera and show you guys how it feels, how it looks. Personally, I never really liked the Kat Von D foundation, even though I am combo oily. I felt like it was way too heavy on my skin. It felt so heavy, so I could not use that. I ended up, I believe I ended up exchanging it to something else. So, concealer so far not bad. Feels pretty good. It definitely helped mattify all that dewiness from the BECCA foundation. Blends really nicely with my beauty blender, the concealer. And it definitely helped pale me out a little bit because that foundation is a little too dark for me right now. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the sides too, just because I feel so dark since this concealer is balancing out my skin tone. Usually I am a NC20 to NC25. So right now I want to say I'm an NC20 because I'm so pale. And it doesn't help that my hair is dark too. I look even more pale. So I definitely don't want it too dark right now. Yeah, this concealer makes it so much better right now. The balance of color and the feel. So I still have a nice dewy shine. The concealer didn't take it all away, but it took most of it away, so I don't feel so greasy. It's gonna bake to take away the excess shine, but also to set my concealer because I always bake anyway. I'm gonna take the Sweeten Your Minerals. A lot of people use their beauty blender to bake, but I don't like using my beauty blender when I use liquid and then dip it in powder and then go back to liquid. So I'm just gonna take my Mercier sponge, and I usually use this for dry formula, so powders and bakeage, such like that. I'm gonna use that instead. So far my face still feels very oily. Like, it just feels like I have a layer of cleansing oil still on my face. And I don't like that film, the feeling of a film of the oil. But the coverage is nice. The coverage is nice, I give it that. Alright, I'm gonna set the rest of my face and then do my blush and highlights, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. I already set everything in place, applied my highlights, my blush. I didn't contour today just because I don't feel like it. I did have to bake a little bit underneath too, just to set that concealer in place. So I'm just gonna lightly dust that off first. Because the color was a little bit too dark for my taste, so I made my face a little lighter with the powder. But so far, it sets and looks amazing. Like, I am really impressed of the coverage. I thought it would be a sheer coverage, but really it's a medium to buildable full if you want. The only downside I have to say is that it's still, even though I baked, set with powder, everything like that, I still feel the film, like that film feeling on my face, like a layer of cleansing oil is stuck to my face. That's how it feels. I don't know how I feel about that. For me personally, just because I am combo oily, like I mentioned throughout the video, but if you are dry, like impeccably dry, you might like this one a lot because it feels moisturized, honestly, but I feel like I will get shiny throughout. I mean, I like the dewy look of it. I just don't like the feeling of it. I like the feel of moisturized versus the greasy film feel, personally. If you like that feeling because you're so dry that you like that super dewy, hydration, locked in like an oil, then you might want to try this out because that would be perfect for you, to be honest. I am gonna set a little bit of my makeup with the spray. I just placed in here my Mehron setting spray. This is not the MAC Fix Plus, just because I like that setting spray and I don't have a bottle for it. And that bottle comes in the Pore out, so I'm just gonna, I put it in here just to let you guys know. So after spraying, nope, still feels the same. Still feel that film of a feel of the oil. It feels better after I sprayed my setting spray, but yeah, that's what I have to say about it. That's my 2 cents on it. Amazing look, looks amazing. I don't know how it will look with photograph flash. I'm gonna try that right after this and I'll show you guys how that looks. Alright, from the looks of the flash, it looks impeccable as well. Looks just like how it does in real life. Doesn't give me a flashback. Looks amazing. But I don't know if I can get over the feeling of it like throughout the day. Unless I'm going for like a full event day, then maybe my mind will be distracted. I won't feel it. Well, I won't feel that feeling. But as for right now, I can't get over the feeling of it. But we'll see. Maybe I will only wear it for days that I am gonna go to somewhere very humid and a very eventful day, like I said. But that's my 2 cents on it, you guys. I hope you find this video helpful. Concealer is amazing, by the way. Didn't flashback either. Gave me that nice, not super drying matte feel, but still semi-matte, because her foundation is way too matte for my taste. It just feels way too thick and way too heavy. Concealer wise, I'm surprised it's not way too thick and way too heavy, which is really weird to me because concealer is usually heavier. But I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any other products you want me to try out for a first impression video, do let me know below, just because I'm not always in the loop of these new stuff. More so, I'm in the loop of new stuff from MAC, because I'm not at Sephora anymore. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later.